Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. This is Jenga Njeru. Now, today we have the Matchmaker show, and you understand the protocol here. Any other time we have a man on board, the man must be looking for a woman. In the same way, when we have a woman on board, that woman must be looking for a man. But because today we have a man, I will tell you the kind of woman he is looking for. But before then, if you're watching us for the first time, this is the Matchmaker show. We help men and women to get matches, and the moment they get the right ones, they meet their destinies. So you're not lost. If you're new to the show, kindly subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment. Also, the contacts of our guest will be on my Facebook page at Jenga Njeru, so you can follow Jenga Njeru on Facebook and you will be getting these updates in real time. Our guest on today's show is Chacha. Chacha is coming from Kangundo, and I am very fascinated by the fact that people are coming out clean, people are coming out clearly to say about their past and what they've been through and the kind of problems they go through when they are single, because this is a single show. Chacha is a man who has been through hell, and he has been to hell and back in terms of a relationship, because it has been an emotional roller coaster for him. Chacha is a water seller. A water seller is not just somebody who sells water. People who sell water, borehole drilled water, are doing well in business when it comes to supply of water. There are places that don't have government water. You see the piped water. So what these people do, the people who are in the water business, drill boreholes. They invest in the drilling of boreholes, and then those boreholes never run out of water. So they get enough reservoirs or tanks, enough storage. Then they can be able to sublet that water, because you get a neighbor, that neighbor is connected and is entitled to a subscription. So you join a subscription with a monthly charge, and then your neighbor also joins, another neighbor joins. So this water runs throughout, and the different people who get a subscription from that water can pay a bill at the end of the month. So if you have like 600 customers who are paying you a constant figure of 500 Kenya shillings, you can be in business with 300 plus without selling any drop of water per month. You get the point? So Chacha is in the business of water, and this is an idea that was struck in him by the uncle who lives in the UK. They are very good relatives. So why has Chacha been through an emotional roller coaster? Why is he single at the age of 51? Why is he not married, and why is he searching? Those are kind of questions that feature prominently on our show. So this is what happened. Chacha comes from the deepest side of Machakos, and having come from there, he received all his elementary education in Ukambani. So he received elementary education to the point of form 2, and akamalizia wapi hapo, hata form 2 hakumaliza. So got a woman. Unajua, most people, I have observed that trend in the village. When you don't have so many things happening, you either get kids or you get married. I don't know why some people pick marriage as a way of removing boredom. But if you're a bored single, you end up becoming a boring partner in marriage. Okay? So what happened is that he started selling herbs. They come from a family that sells traditional herbs. You know these herbs. Wanatoa huko wanapeleka Machakos town, wanazitoa huko wanapeleka Ruiru town, wanatoka huko wanazipeleka Afrika, Zambezi. So wanazungusha hizo herbs. Unaona, seeds za malenge, nini nini, all those traditional herbs. So what they used to do is that business was not as lucrative, but it was helping them to earn a living. Unfortunately or fortunately, he got married and responsibilities were added. So you can imagine somebody who is hawking today, and you have a responsibility to take care of a family, that you have taken a woman with 2 kids. So you are not now starting from scratch again, because the person has already added a 3% budget on what you get when you hawk, because he was hawking the seeds and the herbs. So as he was doing that, it happened that akapata wife, na huyo wife akamchukua na watoto wangapi? Wawili. But the wife did not become faithful. She was still loyal to the ex-boyfriends, and you can never tell whether the two children were born of the same father. But she continued to, you sometimes you try to maneuver, but if you are a thief, you will still be caught. There will be a point where you will be caught if you're cheating. Okay, so Chacha got them red-handed, and there was no point of getting back. He has always, and this, imagine, this is about 5 years. The woman is not getting your own kid. The woman is not even thinking about getting a kid with you. She's just complaining, oh, wacha waendaende kidogo, and then the family and friends were interpreting it as if this man is getting used. The woman is just using you to get going. The woman is just using you to get the kids grown up. And it was true to that, because after 5 years of a very, very, very heated argument, he caught her red-handed cheating, and alikuwa amesomesha somesha watoto, and kasema let bygones be bygones. He was also looking for an exit strategy, and sorry, that was the end of the marriage. Okay, that was the end of the marriage. Now he took another 3 years and got another girlfriend, impregnated her, and they got a boy. So at this point, remember, he is not married. This is a girl mwenye ako college, alafu wakapata nini, kijana, na wazazi wa msichana wakamchukua wakamficha, so they never got married. So he knows that he has a kid of his own. Watoto wa msichana wakakataa Chacha awasaidie, na wakakataa, na hawezi, there is no way he could access the boy. So hata saa hii wakikutana, the boy is about 10 right now, na hata wakutane hivi, you cannot tell, you cannot actually tell that he cannot tell this is my boy. He cannot identify the boy because it's been more than 10 years. Okay, it's been more than 10 years na hajaona kijana. Wazazi wa msichana walikuwa powerful, wakaziba, wakafunga njia zote, so he doesn't even know whether the girl got married. Okay, doesn't know. And if the woman was coming from his village, probably he would have followed up, but this woman is coming from a different town. Wazazi wakakataa. Ni venye unakutanga mtu college, and one thing leads to another. So now Chacha has been single for more than 10 years, and sometimes when you are not educated, sometimes when you don't know what to do, business can be very frustrating. You can only start a business yenye unaona kama inafanya, and it is the culture of Africans. You find out that one person opens up a business, and just because the neighbor thinks that business works for the neighbor, opens up the same business, and they end up depleting customers. That's how the M-Pesa business was flooded. It was flooded because everyone was opening an M-Pesa shop. I don't know whether you can remember when M-Pesa started. People were lining up like a bank. The way you line up for a bank, that is how people used to line up for M-Pesa. These days, this one has an M-Pesa business, the other one has an M-Pesa business. You cannot even put up an M-Pesa business alone. It has to be supported by another one. It has to be just a convenient side hustle for some people, because everyone is owning an agency. Everyone is an agent of M-Pesa. You get the point? So he was stranded in just the same way. Which business do I open? Let me open up a shop. My neighbor has a shop. This one has a shop. So they end up having, everyone is having a shop. So even the customer is stranded. Where do I start? Where do I buy? Okay. So like 4 years ago, there is an uncle wao wako diaspora in the UK. Akamwambia, sasa Chacha, you need to live a life that is worth counting. And that is how he introduced him to the borehole business. Akamwambia, hii borehole tunakusaidia kudrill. We are drilling it, iko pale Kangundo, na sasa wewe kazi yako ni kusupply watu maji. Kusoma mita hutashindwa, kukaa kwa ofisi pale unajua tuko na customers wangapi hutashindwa. And he's so grateful that the business has made him, and he can say confidently, a wealthy man. So you can imagine, you've been in business and people are using water. This is water whose budget, only the only budget, the land is yours, the machines are now yours. You just pay a little loan, unalipa kidogo, land ni yako. Okay, land huko unajua utawahi fanya nini nayo. You know, most people would like to drill boreholes, but the cost of one is more than 2.5 million. A standard one is more than 2.5 million in cash, Kenya shillings. So, and that is just drilling. You have not set up the reservoirs, you have not set up the taps, you have not gotten the meters, you don't have the pump, and pumps are worth millions. Okay, so Chacha has been doing so well, and he's looking forward to get a match. By the way, Chacha is one of the people who wanted to come to our office, but if you have noted, for the last 1 or 2 weeks I have not been in the office. Okay, so that is exactly why he was not able. And I said that on this platform we do not put boundaries just because somebody cannot have direct access. If we can validate and verify, your story will be aired free of charge. Okay, so that is why if you're watching there and you're single and you want us to broadcast your story, just get in touch and you will be able to get help. Okay, and the many testimonies that are coming back and forth, we are saying congratulations. Once I get back to the office, we are going to get like many stories a day, many stories a day. Okay, but since I'm tied up somewhere, there's something I'm about to finish. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be done, and then we'll be back to the office. Okay. So that is Chacha, 51 years old, looking for a woman who, if she has kids, it's well, but this woman should also be willing to get one. He would want to see a child growing. Mtu mwenye anaweza taka kuona mtoto akigrow, like huyu ni wangu, this is pregnancy, we are living together as husband and wife, and this is what is happening. And if that woman is there and she's between the ages of 35 and 45, she's free to contact. She's sure she can be able to get a kid. Well and good. I'll post her contact on my Facebook page at Jenganjel. There are people who don't know that this contact expire in 24 hours. 24 hours is one day. If it is 8 a.m. in the morning here, that means it will expire 8 a.m. in the morning tomorrow if I post the number or the email. Okay, the reason I encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and to enable the notification bell is so that any other time we release a new video, YouTube automatically notifies you, and the moment you're notified, you can rush to Facebook, pick the contact, keep it, and contact the guest at your own convenient time. So I'm hoping that Chacha will get a good match. His only competitive advantage is that he can get a good woman without making her go through hell of problems, like, because he can even get her a job, because you see, the more you get customers, the better. If this the importance of this borehole businesses is that whether people, they are not even like rental houses, because in a rental house people have to enter the house and pay. For the water business, Chacha is telling me that he can get even currently, if they have 500 customers, if the starting charge is 500 bob, you can do the maths. This is whether you use the water or not, so long as you have the meter. Okay, there are people who use water worth 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, even 10,000 per bill. Okay, so he's hoping that he can take good care of his family, and he's hoping that that one will help him to compensate for the time that has been lost, when he was wandering up and down, not knowing what to do. And because his life changed, he wouldn't mind changing somebody else's life. So that is Chacha. We are wishing him well. From our desk, we can only hope that he gets a good match. Until next time, this is Jenganjero. Bye bye. See you next time.